I'm Grammy Vulture. Welcome. Today I'm going to try to incorporate two designs from two different items into one piece. I am a novice. I have, this is a shirt and I love it. I love that this shirt is simple, it's flowy, it comes over the shoulders, which I don't like sleeves too much, and I love its length. I feel like it hits me right where I want a shirt to end, so I want this length. I want this dress, which I always wear it as a shirt, but I want this dress's two-piece simple design. Alright? This dress is basically the same, but it is only two pieces. See that the neck piece is joined at the shoulders and the side. It's not separate. It's way too long to be a shirt. I have this superhero material, and I think it'll do well as the two-piece design. I think there's enough width. To make a shirt. I hope. First, I need to make a pattern. And I'm going to use this. This is holiday wrapping paper. And it has these inch squares. To the back. Has all these inch squares. It's a graph. I really like that aspect of this paper. I have the front folded at the edge. This is where I will put it on the fabric fold so that when I cut it, I'll have a full front piece. So I'm going to do the back of the pattern first because this is the back. Let's see, and I will need some turn-in, so I'll have to leave seam allowance here. Plus this shoulder slope and seam allowance. And then back here, the turn-in as well. And on the back, this is what gives us our flowiness. But seam allowance again. Okay, for the length, I'm taking my shoulders and putting them on top to my longest length, which is here, which that's where the graph paper comes in. I can fold this up, okay, and mark my length, which is right there. So I need to join them over here. So I'm just going to come all the way down. Let's see, I don't need that much material. This is probably as far as I want it to go. So I'm just going to go all the way across. Whoop, done with the shirts. Say they meet there. Don't forget you need that seam allowance. It's always better to go a bit longer because you can trim it and do another seam or do a double hem if need be. So that's the back. Now for the front. material placed on the edge of the paper, and I'm going to tuck the back in so that it's not there. I'm tracing it pretty close. Don't worry, I will add that seam allowance. And I'm not going all the way down. I'm just going to go to right about here, and I'll take the other pattern to complete it. Alright, I'm going around and making my seam allowance as a 1/2 inch. I want it to be symmetrical. Okay, I'm going to cut it out. As I'm cutting this out, I'm feeling very chicken about using my fabric. Because what if I mess this up? And then my fabric's messed up. You gotta not be chicken. You gotta do this sometime, right? I'm kind of the jump in with both feet kind of girl. I'm gonna have to just do it, jump in. Like I was trying to mention before, this piece is going to give me my length and my width. Like that. We'll cut it out. Let's be realistic about the amount of fabric we need. We're making it on a fold, and it's this big. We don't need that much fluff. It probably can come down right about here. The material must be folded. I'll have to iron it. I will have just enough material to make one shirt. Ooh, if I mess this up, I'll be crying. The wrinkles have been extinguished. Okay, my fabric has a definite pattern. The hearts, of course, need to be up. So I need to put the pattern so that I cut it that way. Because if I cut it like this, all these hearts will be upside down on my back. So I want to get them as close as possible to each other. Remember, I already drew in the seam allowance, so I just need to make sure and cut right at the edge of the paper. I'm going to put just a couple of pins, enough to hold it, but not enough to really crinkle it. Busy pattern on a busy pattern, isn't it? Alright, so I'm just going to cut it out right along the edge here. Remember how I brought it in a bit on the side? It made the side of the pattern swoop out some. I'm going to trim it off so that it's a smooth line all the way down the sides. Alright, the last little piece here. Ta-da! I have both my pattern pieces now. It's time to start sewing. Alright, before I start sewing, I went ahead and nicked the corner of the center front pattern piece. Most of my patterns are folded, and what pattern? You do not know. Oh goodness. I have to name this my superhero shirt. Okay. That's a great idea. I'll name this. And I'll always know now. So this is the front, and this is the back. I'm going to start by sewing the shoulder seams together. So here and here. I don't know if I'll be able to get my head in. You think? I have a giant head. Alright, backwards first. Well, it went over my head. I think it'll be okay once I get it turned under and sewn a couple times. Okay, to make sure that the sides get sewn together correctly, I'm going to start sewing at the top, because I know that the bottom can be trimmed and hemmed. My arms need to be comfortable. Let's see how it looks. don't have a lot of an allowance here to roll it under and hem it. Maybe. I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna go around and fold it in just a smidge and sew it down with a small zigzag because that'll help it keep from fraying as well. Alright, I sewed all the way around the arms and the neck. I made sure I laid these seams on the shoulders flat as I did that, and I also opened the side seams and sewed them flat as well. Oh, I like that it's not gapey. Oh my goodness, I have Iron Man on my heart! Ah, I love him. That's awesome. I didn't even think about where the patterns would lay, which is kind of a good thing because none of them are conspicuously shifted, which I like. Oh, wow. It looks really good just like it is. I'm really happy with the way it is right now. I'm going to give it a good full, well, I'm going to give it a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. So it's a full inch seam. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up by cutting it straight because you can see that the back is 1 inch longer than the front. Ironed and sewed the back, and I did the back first because the edges here on the corner, because they come to a point, I just thought it would be easier to miter the corners if I hemmed the back and then the front. Alright, and I'm just going to do the same. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I like it. I like that it's at my fingertips, but yet it goes up here and in the back just enough so that you can tell I'm wearing breeches. But it still looks okay with this big old belly of mine. I really like this. I'm so happy with my shirt. You like it? I really like it. Hey! It's not too tight. That's like a plus. And I can probably wear any bra I want and you won't have to see my handlebars. Love that part too. How's that middle-aged pudge? I'm a mess. Anyway, I hope I didn't look like this when I started the video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this semi-tutorial, watch me being crafty. I'm glad I didn't mess up my material. I think I would try to cut the pattern a little bit looser in the neck. I don't know. You tell me. Thanks for watching.